Right, Shalom. Before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. That's who the word really calls God and Jesus Christ, man. And second all, double honors to the apostles and elders at the great millstone that rule well, and salutation to the Akim, the brothers, the fellow laborers that's in the ministry, pushing the doctrine in all truth and sincerity through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. This is the brother Shaquat Gabar from the great millstone Charlotte camp, coming at you with another lesson. And basically, I'm just gonna go into a chapter breakdown. One of the my favorite chapters that's of the Bible is the book of Proverbs, man, because it's going into wisdom, man, and understanding, man, how you should govern yourself as a man of the Lord, man. So the chapter of Proverbs I'm gonna touch on today is Proverbs the 8th chapter, man. So I'm gonna get into it. This lesson and this message is to the elect of the nation of Israel, man. The 144,000 and 1/3, which consider you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So this is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 1. Do not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice. And it's talking about the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of these scriptures, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. What's the wisdom, knowledge, understanding? Knowing that the Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Knowing the times that we in, man. Knowing the name of Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shah, man. Knowing that those are the only powers that rule this world, man. And they're going to come back with great judgment by the way of these different plagues, and mainly by the fire, man. These nuclear fire, nuclear missiles and fire that's going to destroy America, man, aka Babylon, man, and other, places, man, where the Lord got these missiles designated to hit, man. But the wisdom and knowledge and understanding is going to be the way that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is going to save the nation of Israel, man, the elect, man, by having them understand the truth, man, giving them the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Holy Scriptures, man. And it said, she's standing in the top of high places by the way, in the path, in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates, at the entering of the city, at the coming in at the door. And it's talking about where you can find the wisdom, out there on the highways and byways, man. And where the different camps are set up, man. Mainly the men of great millstone, man. You have brothers set up throughout the whole entire planet Earth, man. Mainly here in America, man. That's on the streets, man, preaching the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, telling you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to get right with your power, man. Come back to the Lord and pray that you be part of that hopeful elect, man. For 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the wicked Israelites, the disobedient ones that don't want to believe in the truth, is going to be put to death, man. And they're also out there giving a warning to you heathens, man. Mainly you elites, man. You and your whole nation, man. You so-called white people, which are the Edomites, man. Right along with the rest of you heathens, man. The Lord, Yahweh Shah, is about to come back and bring down your kingdom, man, in this up-and-coming World War III. When the Lord returns with the so-called UFOs, which are the angels, the chariots, he's going to come back and make a physical visit, man. And he's going to come back and bring you heathen kingdoms down, man. And set up the kingdom of Israel, man. And it said, unto you, O men, I call, my voices to the sons of man. And that's who the Lord is using, man. And that's who the Lord set up, man. The men of Israel, man. Even though women is going to be part of the elect, man. Because they're, under the men, though, man. And right along with the rest of the children, man. The 1/3 is considered men, women, and children, man. But the Lord set up the men to be the head, man. That's why you see mainly supposed to be the men out there preaching his word, man. That's why here at Great Millstone, you don't see our women that follow us of our congregation out there on the highways and byways, man. Because that's the duty of a man of the Lord that the Lord set up, man. And it said, O you simple, understand wisdom, you fools, be ye of an understanding heart. The Lord telling the simple ones, you 2/3, man. The ones that's outside of this truth, man. You understand this truth, man. Before it's too late, man. Get it in your mind, man. Come back to the power and the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. But onto the elect, like I say, is going to take heed, man, and repent to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. But the ones that doesn't want to listen, man, you 2/3 Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're going to be put to death for your disobedience, man. And it said here, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. And that's talking about the truth, man. And what according to the right things, according to this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, that the Lord is only dealing with Israel, starting off with the elect, that he's against all these heathen nations, mainly the so-called white people, man, these Edomites, that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, and how the Lord is going to destroy America, Babylon the Great, by thermonuclear fire, man, Those are the right things according to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Why? Because those are the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And it continue on, for my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. Yeah, because all this wickedness that's going on, man, is not of the truth, man. You got these pagan holidays, these pagan custom holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, all that is wickedness, man. Homosexuality, pedophilia, bestiality, adultery, all these false gods and idols being uplifted here in America and throughout the different places of the earth, man, under these heathens that got our people in derision, man. And that is wickedness, man. And the Lord is not pleased with all that, man. That's why the main reason why he's going to bring judgment, man, for this wickedness that's taking place here on the earth, man. And it says, all the words of my mouth are in righteousness, and there is nothing forward or perverse in them. Because the Lord is a true power, man. And he's full of righteousness, man. And whatever the Lord says is going to happen, man. And the Lord is bringing righteousness once Yahweh shall return, man, and set up the kingdom of Israel here on the earth, man. Right after he destroyed you fake Jews out of our land, man, because that's our land. Y'all stole our land, man, in the year of 1949, man. So the Lord is going to destroy you fake Jews out of our land, and he's going to set up the righteous owners in that land, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, man. And we're going to rule in righteousness, man. Because the kingdom of heaven is going to be here on earth, man. And we're going to have slaves, man. The meaning you heathen nations, which the Lord is not pleased with, that he's not going to come back and save. He's going to set you up, set you nations up under us, man. Continue on. They are all plain to him that understand, and right to them that find knowledge and kind. That talking about the elect, man. It's plain to the elect. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua opened up their spiritual understanding so they can receive the understanding of these scriptures, man. Knowing what time that they're living in, man. And knowing that we are in the time of great judgment and the return of Yahweh HaMashiach, man, who the world really called Jesus Christ, which is a so-called Negro from the tribe of Judah, man, and it said, receive my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice of gold. So that's what we looking for, man. And that's what the elect want, man. Want wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. Because that's going to be the way to salvation, man. To the repentance and the Lord having mercy upon us, man. The praying to be part of that hopeful elect, man. Because we know what's at stake, man. We know that the Lord is about to bring great judgment, man. And this silver and gold, meaning this modern day money, is not going to save you, man. It's not going to save the nation of Israel, man. You got a lot of these false prophets out here that claiming they Israel. They're only in it for the money, man. They sold out, man, to this government, man, to the Edomites, man, to Satan, man. And they rather choose the silver and the gold, the modern day money, the fortune and the fame, the vain glory, man, over this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, that they playing around with, man. So the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to destroy those false prophets, man, that sold out and misleaded the nation of Israel, man. And I'm going to name a few, man. IUIC, IUSPK, GOCC. You got these false churches, man, and these other false religions, these religions that misleading our people, man, because these false prophets, these false shepherds are only doing it for the money, man, for the fame and to be seen. They're not doing it for the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and for sincerity, looking for the Lord to have mercy upon them and save them in the time of affliction, man, the time of Jacob's trouble, when Yahweh shall come back, man, and bring all hell upon this place, man. And hell is a condition, man. It is not a place where you burn forever under the earth, man. You know, it's talking about a condition, man, or the grave, man, meaning death, man. Because that's what the Lord is coming back to bring, man. Hell equals death, man. Destruction, man. Continue on, and it said, for wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not compared to it. Yeah, because all this phony money and the real riches, man, you know, is not compared to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the true power you have by Shem Yahushua, man. You know, nothing is compared to the truth, man. You know, that was a blessing for brothers to get this truth and hold on to it, man. You know, and we don't want any of these false riches, man. Because we know we're going to get that in the kingdom. But the first step and the main thing we want right now is the Lord to have mercy upon us, man. And save us from this destruction, man. From the hands of our enemies, man. Which are you heathens, man. You Edomites, man. Continue on. It said, receive my instruction, and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge and witty adventures they come. Because that's what having this wisdom, knowledge, understanding going to do, man. You know, it's going to give us the increase that we need, man, in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by understanding these scriptures, man, by praying, fasting, you know, reading, doing these videos, listening to the apostles and elders and the brothers that's in the same spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And that's going to lead us to salvation and hopefully, you know, salvation and to gain the kingdom, man, once Yahushua set us up, man. And it said, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, arrogance, the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate. Because the Lord is not pleased with evil, man, with wickedness, man, that's going on, man. He's not pleased with our people following these heathens, man, following they gods, man, they false gods, they idols, man, they way of so-called life, man, these false pagan custom holidays, man, you know, living their life in madness, man, you know, in wickedness, man. You know, the Lord hate all this wickedness and this abomination acts that our people is doing under the heathens, man. So that's why the Lord is going to come back and destroy the wicked, man, the Edomites and the 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you heathens, man, that promote on this wickedness unto our people, man. Continue on, and it said, counsel is mine, and sound wisdom. I am understanding, I have strength. And who's the counsel of the Lord, man? The men of the great millstone, man. The men of the Lord, man. The ones that's in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We have the counsel of the Lord, man. Why? Because we pushing Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We pushing the true spirit, man. We pushing the doctrine that he gave on us into the world, man. And all truth and sincerity, man. So that's the counsel of the Lord, man. Having this great understanding and all truth and sincerity, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And it said, by me kings reign and princes decree justice, and by me princes rule and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. And it's talking about, you know, the great kings of Israel, man. You know, King David, you know, Solomon, you know, other kings that were set up in Israel that was in righteousness, that followed Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's how the Lord is going to make the elect, man. You know, the 144,000, man, and the 1/3, you know, by setting them up as kings of the earth, man, having that understanding, that wisdom, knowledge, understanding, like King Solomon and King David, man, you know. And it said, I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Yeah, because this is the time now, man, before all hell breaks loose, man. You got to seek the Lord early, man, before that affliction come, man, you know. And the Lord love those that seek him early, man. So it's going to be too late for you 2/3, man, for you wicked Israelites that mocking the word, scoffing, not taking heed to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because he gave the truth unto men, and you hate great millstone, but all actuality you hate Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because we speaking the things that Yahweh Shem Yahushua command us to speak, man, through the spirit, man, you know. And they say, those that seek me early shall find me. And the elect is going to find Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He's going to give them the understanding of the truth, man, so they can be shielded from the time of evil, man. You know, but the ones, like I said, that doesn't seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that forgot about the Lord, diss the Lord, don't want to listen to his men, his prophets, you know, they're going to be destroyed, man. When it said, riches and honor are with me, yea, durable riches and righteousness. And what riches is talking about, man? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, are these scriptures, man. You know, the understanding of the law, statutes, and commandments, man. That is rich unto us, man. That is our wealth. That is our healthy, man. Because that keep us in good spirit, you know, and keep us on a good path to serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, and having his mercy to dwell with us, man. And it said, my fruit is better than gold, yea, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice of silver, yea, con. And because the Lord elect is better than the things that he give us. You know, the Lord made everything, but the top thing that he made, that you know, that he desired unto himself, is Yahweh Shah and the nation of Israel, man. Starting off with the elect, man, that's over everything else of this world, man. And it said, I lead in the way of righteousness, in the midst of the paths of judgment. Because that's what the scriptures do, man. They give us the format of knowing righteousness, man. Knowing what judgment is, man. Knowing what right and wrong is, man. And how to deal with certain situations, man. You know, that's proven or to make the right decision, man. You know, not to make that wrong decision, man. That's what the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, gave the nation of Israel, the law, statute, commandments, man. So we can know the difference between good and evil, man. What to do righteous and what not to do, which is wickedness, man. Continue on. And it said that I may cause those that love me to inherit its substance, and I will fill their treasure. Because that's what the Lord is going to give us, man. He's going to give us the treasure, man. He's going to give us the substance of the earth, man, once we're in the kingdom of heaven. But the main thing we got to focus right now on is having the mercy or getting the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, getting that salvation, man. You know, by doing this work, man. You know, then everything else is going to follow, man. But we got to put Yahweh Shem Yahushua first, man. Not this world, man. Not this wicked world, man, that our people love, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua come first, man. And that's by doing the work, praying to him, doing these videos, man, being brotherly love, you know, having the righteous understanding of these scriptures, man, you know. And after that, the Lord is going to set up the kingdom and give us the treasures, man, the riches of the earth, man. You know, the different material, the fine gold, silver, you know, the rubies, you know, the exotic animals, man, the exotic lands, man, you know, the women, you know, the children, man. But right now, man, we got to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua and ask him for his mercy. Salaki, ask him for his mercy and his grace, man. You know, repent unto him, man. You know, because right now we in captivity, man. Because we went off against Yahweh Shem Yahushua from keeping his law, statutes, commandments, man. So now we in this truth. We got to please Yahweh Shem Yahushua for him to have mercy upon us so we can receive that kingdom and get those riches that we're supposed to have, man. You know. And it said, the Lord possesses me in the beginning of his way before his works are over. Because the Lord always had the elect set up, man. You know, he had Yahweh Shah set up from the beginning and the elect, man. You know, to go into, you know, the deep parts of the scriptures, man. You know, the meat, you know, that only the elect is going to receive, those that have understanding. Because the elect and Yahweh Shah was always here from the beginning, and they created everything, man. That's why when the Lord destroyed this place, and Yahweh Shah, you know, come back and destroy this earth, this current rulership, and take these heathens out of rulership, who's going to set up? The elect, man. Why he's going to set up the elect? Because they were always with him from the beginning, and they created everything with him through the beginning, man. You know, and now he's going to do it in the time of the kingdom, man. He's going to set up the elect to recreate the earth over again, man, in righteousness, man, how it's supposed to be, man. Continue on, and it said, I was set up from everlasting from the beginning, or even the earth was. It conquered. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding was the main thing, the spirit of the Lord that he placed upon Yahweh Shah, and the elect, the wisdom that he gave him was the reason why everything is what it is now, man. You know, through the angels, you know, through the different, you know, law, statute, commandments that the Lord set up Israel to do, man. You know, so this wisdom was always with us from the beginning, which is Yahweh Shah, man. And it's continued, I mean, it returned unto the elect, you know, in these days of times, man. Because we are in the time when the righteous wisdom is going to reign, man. You know, which is the kingdom of Israel, man. And it said, when there was no depth, I was brought forth, and when there was no fountains abroaden with water, before the mountains were settled, before the hill was, I brought forth. And while as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world, when he prepared the heavens, I was there, and when he set a compass upon the face of the depth, when he established the clouds above, and when he strengthened the fountains of his deep, when he gave the sea his decree that the water should not pass his commandments, and when he appointed the foundation of the earth, then I was by him, and as one brought up with him, and I was daily in his delight, rejoicing always before him. And it's talking about the wisdom, knowledge, understanding that the Lord had from the beginning, man, in which he created Yahweh Shai in the beginning, man. You know, he was the first spirit, man. That's what the scripture said before everything was there. He was with him, man. The wisdom, man, which represents Yahweh Shai, man. When you go deep into the scriptures, man, you have the understanding of the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord Yahweh chose Yahweh Shai to be the first spirit to create everything, man. And Yahweh Shai created the elect, man, through the wisdom of Yahweh, man. You know, so that's how everything started, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and to his elect that created all the you know, the things that we see now, man. You know, that's go back to the wisdom, man, that the Lord gave unto Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai gave unto the elect, man. You know, that's what it's breaking down. And it says, rejoice in the habited part of his earth, and my delights were with the sons of men, going back into the Lord giving us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to Yahweh Shai and the elect, man, during that time, man, to create everything, man. That started with the wisdom of Yahweh, man, you know, which we have here in these scriptures, man. And it said, now therefore hearken unto me, O children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Yeah, constantly, when you basically when you hear this, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai dealing with you, and it's by the way of men, mainly the men of great millstone, man, the apostles and elders and the brothers on down, man. So when you hear this word, man, this Lord said, refuse it not, man. Because like I say, man, it's not of man. We out there preaching the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So these people that refuse it, basically refusing their own power. You know, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you refusing the wisdom, which is good, that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gave us, man. The wisdom, knowledge, understanding, your own heritage, your own laws, statutes, commandments, man. You know, so the Lord said, refuse it not, man. You know, because the elect is going to get down with it, man. Why? Because the Lord had chosen them to receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. That's why the elect is being awakened, man. Because the Lord always had the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding prepared to them, man. And, you know, and give it unto them. And it said, blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts on my doors. And that's what the elect is going to do, man. Watching daily, man, for Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh to send his son Yahweh Shai back with them hosts of angels, man. With the world called UFOs, with them chariots, man. And that's going to be the salvation of the elect of Israel, man. By the Lord, you know, coming back to bring destruction on these heathen kingdoms, on America, by the way of the Lord shooting fire on this place by the laser beams, you know, and delivering them by the chariots, man. By delivering the elect by the chariots, man, by beaming them up, man. Just like how they showing these, you know, so-called alien movies, you know, Star Trek, you know, Star Wars, when you see the man or the people being beamed up into those so-called spaceships, man, and, you know, which are the chariots, man. That's how the Lord is going to deliver the elect, man, by delivering them, by beaming them up through those chariots, man, for the destruction of America. Because if you don't get beamed up, you know, through those chariots by the way Yahweh Shai, what's going to come after that? Those nuclear missiles, man. And those that didn't get that deliverance is going to be destroyed here in America by those thermonuclear missiles, man. But that's how the elect is going to escape those missiles, by being beamed up through those so-called UFOs, man, and chariots, man, Yahweh Shai and the angel, man. That's what's going to happen to you 2/3, man, you know. And then it said, blessed is the man that heareth me and watcheth daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. And that's what the elect is going to do, man. Waiting, watching, man. Looking for the signs, man. You know, that part of the wisdom, knowledge, understanding that the Lord gave unto his men to know the signs, man. To know the signs of World War III. That the mark of the beast is about to be implemented. And those that take that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, is going to be destroyed by the hands of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Mainly through the nuclear missiles, man. You know, watching the different, you know, natural disasters, man. Signs, man, that the Lord set up, man. Just like how he quoted in the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, man. Watching for his signs, man. So, cause why we watching? Because we looking for the return of Yahweh Shah to save us, being part of that hopeful elect, so that we can be part of this kingdom, man. The kingdom of righteousness, man. Which our kingdom is never going to fall, man. You know, the Lord is going to deliver us from our oppressors, man, and put them under us, man. You know, we're going to have that power, man. That's what we're looking for, man. Salvation and power, man, and righteousness. And it said, for whoso find me find life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. And conquer the ones that find this wisdom and the understanding, man. They find life, man, in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. But this is our true life, man. Knowing who we are, man. Knowing our heritage as Israelites, man. But he that sinned against me wrongfully, his own soul, all that hate me, love death, and that's the 2/3, man. All that hate Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, they love death, man. You know, so the ones that not of this wisdom, not your understanding, the truth, spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, they're going to be destroyed, man. They're going to come back into the kingdom through the offsprings of the elect. But the elect is looking to make it on the first go around, man. You know, so I pray that you brothers been edifying, man. So next time I'll give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shah, Bashim, Rakal, Kodash, the honor to the apostles and elders, that great millstone, the Ruel, the Shalom to the Akim, the true sincere brothers, the house of David, man, the hope for the elect. Shalom.